Namaste all. Hi. We would feel so that Bhagavan is getting a loquacious or not. We may be having a feel. If you go through Sankhya Yoga, and I say here, in your advices, if you completely hear that, there should be some feeling of repetition. This guy repeatedly saying something. Yeah, maybe you feel so. And why it's happened? Because any kind of a person in a mass, we cannot distinguish who can absorb easily, who cannot not, who can absorb or who cannot. We cannot distinguish that temperature. So I would be asking the audience, the mass, to reply something, because it's a test that whether you understand or whether you skipping it, all things. So maybe look like a repetition, but that's not the case. Actually, to make all kind of people aware what I am saying, I have to repeat that. Because in a mass, all of them must not understand in first time what I am talking. And if I am going on, somebody would lose something from my speech. So a good master, a good preacher will repeat that. That's a symbol, that's a mark of good preacher, good master. Here Bhagavan, we would think that Bhagavan getting garrulous more, saying on, same thing. But it's not same thing. Because he wanted Arjuna impeccable, so that Bhagavan would go to any extent. And again, maybe you will feel that this is only said yesterday, and he repeats that. Yeah, philosophy is so. Philosophy always repeating things because it needs everybody understood or understanding. So today's slogan, not a different one, Bhagavan was saying on, but the manner, the scale was getting up. So indirectly, Bhagavan was putting up Arjuna's mind. Bhagavan was uplifting his mind, his thoughts, his approach, his attitude. So to make any person such, you need to repeat something. Because we are all born with such so-called certain instincts, aptitudes. So the language that easily catchable for everyone is not founded yet. So must repeatedly say something. But a brilliant preacher would make a difference in talk, in words at least. Bhagavan doing that. The sense would be repeated, the meaning would be repeated, but the talking style, the words would be different. So we cannot say Bhagavan a loquacious. He is rather eloquent. That we can say. Bhagavan here say Vedavinashinam nityam ya enam adyam avyayam katham sa purusha partha kam ghatayati hantikam. Vedavinashinam. Veda. Please understand. Or do you understand? Avinashinam, who doesn't have an end. Nityam, eternal. Ajam, unborn, or who is not having birth. Avyayam, undestroyable. Enam, this soul. Yaha, who Veda who knows. Saha, Purushaha, that person. Kam, whom, Katham, how, Ghatayati. Ghatayati means to make somebody killed. Kam hantija, kill whom, to. That is the division. So Vedavinashinam nityam ya enam ajam avyayam katham sa purushaha partha kam ghatayati kam hantija hantikam. Partha, O Arjuna, Avinashinam, who is not having any end. Eternal, the eternal. Nityam, eternal. Ajam, who is unborn, already here. And he doesn't have to take a birth even. Because he creates, he sustains, he gets disappeared himself. Avyayam, undestroyable, unspendable rather. Or, yes, unspendable. Enam, this soul, who knows this soul, he cannot make anybody killed and himself doesn't kill anybody. Who knows whom? This soul. Avinashinam. Because it's undestroyable, unspendable, eternal, and not having any birth. He is already here, and nobody can kill him, nobody can destroy him, nobody can finish him. So he is here. He is already here. Not he was, he is here. He will be here. So, he has not having any births and get into some particular bodies, that of species or human being, animals, birds, creatures, anything, what not. But he takes that body. You go somewhere from your native by your job's sake and take a house for rent. You never own that. Or a room at a hotel. How can you say that this room is mine. You cannot say that, and that hotelier will not agree with you. So, the body, you just receive that, you just take that. If you take something, you have to give something up. Give the same up. So, takeable means destroyable. Having means undestroyable. You are having here, having been here. And you took a body. That's why the body is destroyable, endable, dieable. You own, you take a body. If you take something, you have to give it up. You have to give it up once. Someday you leave this body and goes away. Everybody like. So why you worry? You are Bhishma. You said about Drona. You said about Duryodhana. Everybody. Maybe your siblings. Maybe your relatives, kins, grandfather. So and so. Nobody can sustain their body ever. Here. This body is materialistically built up. It has certain bhutas, certain qualities, certain senses. All things will have to be given up. Then why you get attached so much with this? How you can so much acquaint with something that's not belong to you? You cannot. The body is not belonged to you. What is the proof? Plenty of proofs are there. Moment by moment you can observe your body. You can see that the body doesn't agree or obey me. If you have somebody don't obey you, you will agree them, you will admit them, you will love them, you will having any affections with them. Somebody who doesn't obey you? Naturally no. So here, your body doesn't obey ever you. Then why you so much love, so much in love with it, your body? Leave your body. Take your relatives and kins over. You ask them, are you loving me than yourself? You ask them. They would say, I cannot. How I can? I am loving myself than anything in this world. You have to be so. And if he means myself, his body, you have to mean yourself, not the body, your soul. That is a spiritual. Otherwise, it will remain worldly things. And you will have to remain here, being within another body. So, love, affection, compassion, all things making you attached with anybody, anything, everybody, everything. You may be seeing that it's a great thing, but ultimately it's a bondage towards everybody from you. Don't make bondages. Bondages is an excess for you. Bondages is not good thing. Your bondages with anybody. And being not bonded, being not bound, you have to work for them. You have to live for them. Such souls will live peacefully. Bhagavan says that. Being not bound with anything and serve everybody to help them. Vedavinashinam nityam ya enamajyam avyayam katham sapurusha partha kam ghadayati hantikam. Who can kill anybody and get killed, make anybody get killed. This is Bhagavan.